Hello and a very warm welcome to Delhi for finals day at the Yonex-Sunrise India Open. Event number 4 on the 12 tournament OSIM BWF World Superseries. This is the second year the Indian Open has enjoyed Super Series status and as the last opportunity for players to gain ranking points towards Olympic qualification. This year's event has witnessed the drama and excitement of badminton at its very best. Well, there's all 12 tournaments listed, plus, of course, the Super Series finals. The top 8 in each of the 5 disciplines will qualify for the end-of-the-year finals. Well, as I say, it is finals day here at the Yonex-Sunrise India Open, and there's our lineup. We're starting with women's doubles, and Bao Sin and Chong Sian-sin in their third final of the year. They're up against the Koreans Jung and Kim in their first ever Super Series final. Then mixed doubles and Sukhit Prakramol and Sara Lee Thong Tongkam of Thailand. They're up against the defending champions Tantowi Ahmad and Lilian Natsir from Indonesia. Then women's singles, and the only European involvement on finals day is Juliana Schenk from Germany. She's up against Li Sherei of China, who's trying to win her second title in 2 weeks. Then men's singles, and the world number 1, the defending champion Lee Chong-wei of Malaysia, up against the unseeded Sun Wan-ho of Korea. Then the last of our 5 finals is men's doubles. The unseeded pair from Thailand, Isara and Jongjit. They're up against the World Championships silver medalists from last year, the number 2 seeds, Ko and Yu from Korea. Well, that really is a tremendous lineup. And as I was saying, the players this week, the intensity of the play, players' dreams of qualifying for the Olympics. Kashyap Parupalli in the men's singles, he's secured his place, as too has Jwala Gutta in both the women's doubles and the mixed doubles. Well, women's doubles final is our first up, and what an occasion for both players, because of course with Jung Kyung-eun and Kim Ha-na of Korea, the number 6 seeds, if they were to win this match, they of course currently at number 10 in the world rankings, they may get up into the world's top 8. Now, for them to qualify for the Olympics, they need to be in the top 8, because Korea have already got 1 pair in that status. For the Chinese combination, Bao Yi-sin and Chong Sian-sin, well, their second final in as many weeks, because of course they were beaten finalists last week in Qingdao at the Asian Badminton Championships. There they are. In fact, it's their third final of the year. Their 2 previous finals, they ended up losing, the Swiss Grand Prix being the other one. Well, prior to this tournament, they'd played 4 events this year, and obviously losing in the final, of course they lost to the winners of the event. But in their other 2 tournaments, the semi-final of Malaysia and the last 16 of Korea, once again, in those 2 tournaments, they lost the eventual winners. So that really is quite an extraordinary record. So their opponents from Korea, Jung Kyung-eun and Kim Ha-na, this for the Koreans, their first ever appearance in a Super Series final. Being semi-finalists at the Korean Open at the beginning of this year, the first Super Series event of 2012, and of course the first Premier event as well. 5 of the 12 tournaments are Premier status. So Jung Kyung-young and Kim Ha-na of Korea looking for their first ever Super Series title. Their opponents, of course, already have a Super Series title. That was the Japan Open last year. In fact, it's their only title that they won since they've been playing together. Both of these pairs actually in their infancy as a partnership, because both these pairs only formed their pairing last year. For this Chinese combination, just 4 tournaments a year ago. introduced to the crowd. The two pairs, the Koreans in the all-black kit, Chinese pair with the white shirts on. Well, both these pairs had to play against Japanese opposition yesterday, and the two Japanese pairs sent packing in the semi-finals were the two pairs who were in the final of this event last year. So that's perhaps an indication how the game is forever increasing in standard. So the Korean pair needing 3 games to win their semi-final against the number 2 seeds, Mizuki Fuji and Reika Kakiwa. Bao Sin and Chong Xian Sin. 2 games against last year's winners, Maeda and Suetsuno. So they had to save a game point in the opening game, which they won 25-23. A little more comfortable in the second, 21-14. But their 2 previous rounds, they've gone the full distance, because in the second round they had to play against the number 5 seeds Johari and Polly from Indonesia, and then in the quarterfinal against more Korean opposition, the number 1 seeds Ha Jong and Kim Min Jung. And both of those matches they dropped the opening game. Well, you can see they're number 15 in the world ranking, and their win-loss record for the year translating into 2 finals, 1 semi-final and a quarter-final as well. So their opponents Kim actually on the left as we look at them. Our graphic just round the wrong way. And as you can see, number 6 seeds, world ranking of 10, and their win-loss record for the year translating into 1 final, a semi-final, and 4 second-round losses. As I say, they were very impressive in their semi-final against the number 2 seeds, having come back from a game down. Now this is the 3rd meeting between these 2 pairs, and as you can see, the Chinese have won both their previous encounters, including that second round match at the Malaysia Open. 2 straight games on that occasion. I have to say, the first time they met, it was 3 games. So these 2 pairs will know each other's styles very well as we look at our match officials for the first of our finals. And both of these pairs, I certainly believe, are 2 pairs that will be right at the forefront of world badminton over the next Olympiad, the next 4-year period. So there's the coach for China. And the Korean coach is Kim Moon-soo, the man who won badminton's first ever Olympic men's doubles title with Park Ju-bong. So the fans here trying to snap some pictures of the players. Siri Fort Sports Complex here, the venue being used for the Yonex-Sunrise India Open, was the venue, of course, for the 2010 Commonwealth Games. Hugely successful event as far as badminton was concerned, and a really thrilling finale to those Commonwealth Games, with Saina Nehwal taking the gold medal, coming back from match points down.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Kim Hana, Jong Kong An, Korea. And on my left, Bao Yixin, Son Kun in China. Son Kun-Shin to serve to Kim Hana, Lowell, play.
So the Chinese combination, unseeded. Chong Xian-sin, first to serve. And Bao Yixin, the first to make an error.
Service over, 1 low.
Oh, what a perfect low serve from
2
Zhang
low.
Qian'eng. (22 years of age, as indeed is her partner, whereas the two Chinese players a little younger. Bao Yixin just 19, and Chong Xian-sin 21, so she's going to turn 22 in 10 days' time. Oh, it looks a slightly nervous start.
Service over, 3-1.
The unseeded Chinese combination. Of course, they have won a Super Series event previously. That was the Japan Open last year, and what a tournament they had. They beat the former world number ones in the final, Chen Wen-Sing and Chen Yu-Chin of Taipei.
Service over,
Saved 2 match points in the
2-3.
second game before coming back to win the third. And they've been giant killers again this week. 3 seeded pairs disposed of by these Chinese youngsters. 5 seeds with Hardy and Polly.
Service
In the
over,
second round,
4-2.
and Kim, the number 1 seeds in the quarterfinal, and the defending champions, number 3 seeds Maeda and Sutsuna, in the semi-final. They've been in great form.
Service over, 3-4.
Yes, nice little guided shot from
4-all.
Chong Xian-sin. Tends to prefer to play at the back of the court, allowing Bao Yixin to move forward. Bao Yixin is a wonderful mixed doubles player as well, and likes to really hunt the shuttle at the net.
Service over, 5-4.
Well, just demonstrating my point. Hit one from the back of
Service
the
over.
court, move forward.
5-all.
In fact, hit 2 from the back of the court. And a wonderful angled shot from Bao Yixin. And they formed their partnership last year. Both the Chinese players, former world junior champions in women's doubles, both gained experience with a more senior player. Bao Yixin
6-5.
played a few tournaments with Cheng Shu, who's former world number 1 with Zhao Yunlei. Won the Canadian Grand Prix and also reached the final in Thailand. like a rally.
Seven, 5.
Just gave it enough pace to Kim, make it awkward for Chong. Service fault called, struck above the waist, says the service judge.
8-6.
Jung Kyun-young doesn't like the call, understandably. Oh, that's wonderful play from Kim Ha-na.
7-8.
Good interception on the backhand side, and look how she's alert to the second one. Their favoured formation.
9-7.
Sian Sin's power from the back of the court and variation. There's the power play. Sets up Bao Sin at the nets. See this time and time again with this pair.
Service over. 8-9. Leon.
Oh, she was faulted last time she served. That one was better. Nicely played once again from Kim Ha-na. All level. Drifted wide, good variation from the back of the court from Chong Sian Sin.
10-9.
Oh, well, it was a good serve. It was an even better return.
Service over.
Luck of the net courts, of course, helping her. It's the Koreans
11,
who
10,
have the advantage
12.
at the mid-game interval. Just 1 point in it, though. First ever final of the Super Series tournament for the Koreans.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Mr. Ashok Kumar is welcoming our guest, Dr. Akhilesh Das Gupta, BAI President. I now request Mr. Vijay Sinha, Secretary BAI, to kindly welcome our guest, Mr. Ben Yoneyama, President Yonex.
Well, this is astonishing that this is going on in the middle of a game, let alone middle of a match. Official welcomes going on
11,
with
10,
the dignitaries.
Fall. 12, 10.
And wide.
Service over. 11, 12.
Oh, that's very good judgment.
12 all.
She was in a position she could have played it. Look how she hits from the back of the court, immediately follows forward once again. Short. Well, she had to be awfully careful, did Kim, that she didn't take the shuttle before it crossed over the net. Oof, that was close.
Service over. 13 all. Bow. Bow. Please do not fix the other side.
Well, umpire De Silva of Sri Lanka. There's Mr. Ben Yoneyama, president of Yonex Company. Just having a word, the umpire with Bowie Sin, showing an aggressive fist towards her opponents. And that's not allowed.
$14, 13.
Error on serve.
Service over. 14 all.
Now decides she doesn't like that shuttle.
Kim. 14 all. 14 all. No, here. 14 all. This is correct.
This is a discussion because the giant scoreboard at the end of the arena is still showing 12 all. The umpire is correct, it is 14 all.
Play. 14 all. Play.
Oh my goodness, that's good.
Service over.
Aggressive return of serve and so alert and ready
15-14.
for the next one. Look at this. Absolutely tremendous. Yeah, I suspect that it might well be the Koreans' tactics to keep Bowie Sin at the back of the court. That's if they have to defend. I'm sure coach Kim Min-soo would much prefer to see his pair attacking, taking the initiative.
Service over.
Wow.
16-15.
Everyone getting the jitters. And that's why I'm sure their coach wants them to be on the attack.
16 all.
The Chinese pair are superb when they get in their favoured formation, attacking formation. And I do think there's defensively they still have one or two areas that they need to work on. Oh, confusion. Both the Chinese players came forward, and from that moment on, they were in all sorts of trouble.
17-16.
Oh, it's landed in.
18-16.
Well, that must have been plumb on the line. Two-point advantage now for the Koreans. Make that three-point advantage finished off once again at the front of the court by Kim Ha-na.
19-16. Play.
Oh, she really has been so good from the front of the court so far in this match. Kim Ha-na.
16.
She's been the deciding factor. And now on a run of 5 straight points, 4 game points.
Service over. 17-20.
Super smash.
Game.
Took a bit of pace off, but the placement was perfect.
First game won by Jung Yong-gun, Kim
And
Hana,
Xian Xin just didn't even
21-17.
react. I don't know whether she was leaving it for her partner or quite what she was thinking. Certainly hers to take. But it means that the number 6 seeds from Korea have taken the opening game 21-17.
Please give them a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
So both of the pairs have had the opportunity
20
to talk
seconds.
to their
20
coaches.
seconds.
Both have nodded approval of the tactics that have been offered to them. And we'll remember, of course, that this is the third meeting between these two pairs, and the Koreans have yet to record a victory. They've yet to record
Second game,
a
low
title
ball.
in a Super Series tournament.
Play.
They only one title to their names, as indeed with their opponents. Koreans won the Macau Grand Prix at the end of last year.
service over, 1 low.
While Bao Sin desperately
Service over.
trying to reach the shuttle at the
1
front of the
all.
court, and that totally distracted her partner. And that's why she made a hash of that smash.
Service over,
Yes, the smash
2,
towards the right
1.
hip there of Jung. The first one was the one that did the damage. Well, once again, real confusion
service over,
between the two Chinese players.
2 all.
It's only their 9th tournament together. And still yet to develop that instinctive understanding as who's going for which shot. It's really developing into a battle between Kim and Bao
2.
as to which of the two players can take control of the net. opening game certainly won by the tall Kim Ha-na. There she is.
Fault receiver.
Oh, and a fault called on receiver. Moved before the serve was struck. And no argument from Bao Sin. Just a little wry smile.
Service over. 3-4. All.
The little change of pace was a nice idea from Bao Sin. 2 gold medals, in fact, at the 2010 World Junior Championships, women's doubles and mixed doubles. Oh, that's a super shot once again from Kim Ha-na.
Service over. 5-4.
Held the shot to the last moment, totally deceiving the Chinese pair. And a powerful smash from Jung.
6-4.
Jung Kyung-young reached a couple of semi-finals in singles events when she was only 16. Mongolian international. And here in India, India's satellite event. There she is. Now concentrating on doubles and mixed doubles. Oh, and that's landed in.
7-4.
Clearly in. And the lift is long. That's the drift coming into play.
8-4.
Got to be very careful with lifts. Going towards the Korean end of the court. Oh, well, tell it was going to happen. She threw her head back as she was playing the serve. That's another very, very good rally.
6-8.
Well, she may have made the error, but it was a creative attempt. Rather than just lifting the shuttle, trying to turn it across court. And I do like to see that in young players, trying to do something a little bit different, trying to be creative, going for their shots.
Play.
Well, this time her partner trying to be creative on the defence.
7-8.
Narrowed the gap to just 1 point. 4 points adrift just a moment ago. Oh, superb rally.
Service over. 9-7.
Guiding the defensive shots until they got the opportunity themselves to get on the attack. Jung and Kim. Glorious change of pace at the end of the rally. Yeah, forced to play the high backhand from the back of the court. Chong Sian Sin. There it is. And then the power play once again from Jung. And towards the right hip of Bao. You've seen the perfect placement because she was waiting, committed to the backhand defence. So a 4-point advantage at the mid-game interval here in the second, having already won the first.
Twenty seconds. Coach, please. Eleven, 7, play.
It was a good low serve.
7.
And Chinese youngsters can't afford to make errors on the return, not when they're down. Got to make your opponents play the shuttle. Lead extended to 5 points now. She's missed it. Another error from Chong Sian Sin.
13-7.
And it's a sign to me that she's a little bit rattled.
Song, play.
Oh, great. Oh my goodness me. And shorts. Well, what a rally.
Service over 8-13.
Trying to keep his players focused. Kim Min-soo.
Fall.
Yes, every time
Service over
Chong Sian-sin is forced to play
14-8.
that high backhand, the Chinese pair are in trouble. Yeah, and a little sign at the end of that rally as well that she's getting very frustrated with herself.
Bow. Bow.
Oh, goodness gracious. First of all, the defensive shot from Kim Ha now at the top of the tape, went over, and then an extraordinary control on the net shot, perfection on the net shot from Bao Sin.
Kim.
Missed it. It's gone long.
10-14.
Really taking her time. Oh, she's got it back. What a rally. Yeah, clever smash in the end from Chong Sian-sin. Great attacking play.
14.
Wonderful defensive play. Made for a stunning rally. Three straight points for the Chinese combination.
Play on.
Yeah, the umpire's getting a little bit agitated that they're not playing on quickly enough in between rallies. Well, 4 straight points. The Chinese pair have done well because I thought that Chong Sian-sin He was beating up on herself a bit and showing a little bit of frustration. Oh, now it's the turn of the Koreans to show frustration. Well, just a moment ago, there was a 6-point deficit. Now, there's just 1 point in it. Once again, seems to take an age in between points. 41 minutes this match has been in progress. There's been quality play all the way through. Well, extraordinary little run. 6 straight points. And Bao Yi-sin and Chong Sian-sin back level. Yeah, as soon as Kim Ha-na gets involved at the front of the court and gets there early,
14.
addressing the shuttle early, it does make a big difference. It's a good serve, but they couldn't capitalise. Remember, of course, this Chinese pair in their second round and quarter-final matches dropped the opening game in both of those before coming back to win. And in fact, both of those matches, they were down in the second game before coming back to win. Can they do it a third time? Oh, it's a super shot. Well, they've certainly gone into the lead here in this